Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another edition of Michael's Minutes, coming to you here on a Sunday. So happy Easter! I'm recording this on Easter Sunday. We'll probably go out Monday morning, Monday midday, depending on where you're listening. But coming to you live following Tottenham's 1-0 loss to Brighton. Man, I hate to have such a bad mood on one of these videos, but that was probably the worst possible way that Saturday could have gone. Not only for Tottenham, but for me personally, man. Tottenham lose 1-0. First of all, actually, from the very beginning, let's start with this. My ass has to wake up at 5:30 a.m. in the morning just to watch this game. So, starting off, I already have to wake up at 5:20, 5:15. I'm not a happy camper to begin with. No shots on target. Similar, if not worse, first half from Aston Villa to this game, to the Brighton game. I was expecting us to come out once again, like we did in the second half against Villa, and I don't know, just kind of take the game by the throat and kind of run with it, and it was just the exact opposite. Couldn't get anything going. The attack looked flat. Midfield looked overrun at certain points. Yeah, it was just an utter mess. I have to wake up at 5:15 a.m. I have to watch that shambolic performance, and then I have to watch my beloved Dallas Mavericks lose in Game 1 of the NBA playoffs as well. But yeah, let's just get into it, guys. Awful performance. Flat, dead, however you want to call it. Absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking. I think it was surprising, especially the second half, I think, because we just looked so dominant against Villa. From the first half to the second, I think we were all expecting a little bit of the same, but it didn't end up going that way. The lucky thing is, and I think the whole theme of this video today is just gonna be, we were given a second chance. That's the bottom line. We were given a second chance. Arsenal lose 1-0 to Southampton on the road. Man United do come back and win 3-2 against Norwich, but they're not as much as of a concern right now to Spurs as Arsenal are. So no movement between Tottenham and Arsenal. I think we were all kind of, especially in the 80th on, those last 10 minutes or so, maybe even last 15, last 20, however you guys felt personally. But just for me, those last 10 minutes, I was just kind of hoping that we would hang on for that point at least, right? You hang on to the point, you hope Arsenal lose, and hey, you still gain some sort of ground in the top four race. Trossard's attempt goes in. Brighton away end goes nuts. We lose 1-0, and the whole mood, I mean, it just fell flat. Whole mood goes flat. I was just kind of speechless the last 5-7 minutes or so. I was just speechless, man, because you're at home against a team that you've already beaten this season, both in the Premier League and FA Cup. It just seemed like it was a game that we should win. And we talked about it on the live stream on Friday that we can't overlook any opponent. No game is easy in the Premier League. And this was the biggest example of that. This was definitely the biggest example of that, along with the Burnley match, the Southampton match, the Wolves match. You know, every one that we were favored, I guess, quote unquote, favored to win, ended up falling short. And then unfortunately, it was the same theme against Brighton. To me, I kind of thought the game was over when we took off Bentancur and brought Winks on. You can hope all you want, right? That some players will change and some players will put up performances here and there, but man, another flat performance from Harry Winks. So that didn't do us any good once Bentancur was off, arguably our best midfielder of 2022, along with Højbjerg. We brought Lucas Moura on as well. I thought Lucas was going to give us a burst of energy as well. Kulusevski didn't have a very good match. Neither did Son. Neither did Kane. It was just a weird performance, honestly, just because we're so used to seeing at least one of those players step up. We saw Sonny step up last game. We've seen Harry Kane step up. We've seen Kulusevski step up multiple times since joining the squad. So it was just weird, man. It was a weird game for me. And like I said, it was just so early in the morning that when the full-time whistle blew, I was just kind of already done with the rest of the day. I was like, Jesus Christ, I'm already up this early. I'm in a bad mood now. Arsenal have a chance to win and, have a chance to eventually leapfrog us in the table, depending on how their game in hand goes on Wednesday against Chelsea. But look, guys, we got lucky. We have another chance. Let's try to hold on to this hope. You know, I'm usually not the most optimistic person when it comes to the top four race and just Spurs being successful in general, just because of the many lessons we've all learned over the past few years. But you know, I'm trying to be a little bit more positive. I said that these next 3 games needed to be 9 points and nothing less. Now it's down to 6, and the mantra really cannot change at this point. These players need to step up. We saw our wing backs fail once again, fall short of the expectation, fall short of what we've grown accustomed to over the last month and a half or so. Reguilon, again, ineffective in the box. I got some stick on Friday in the stream because I felt like he wasn't effective enough finishing or in the final third, and there it is again. There it is again, a missed chance. I believe it was in the second half, a really good ball in, and just failed to get on the end of it. Was a half second too late, half second too slow. Those are the kind of opportunities you got to hang on to, right? Those are the kind of opportunities you need to take advantage of. Emerson had another Emerson game without the goal contribution or the goal scored that he had in the last match, or in the last 2. I forget at this point, guys. I apologize. But yeah, another ineffective performance by the wingbacks, and I think you kind of saw the theme of what's to come. If the wingbacks aren't producing, this is the kind of performances you're going to get, unless you have a Hyunmin Hung, Hyunmin Dad, Hyunmin Son, or the King, Harry Kane performance to kind of carry us over the finish line and get us all those 3 points. But, you know, Saturday wasn't to be. And like I said, let's move on now. Let's be positive. And like I said, we've got another chance. We have many more games to continue to hopefully build up a lead of some sort over Arsenal and United and Wolves and the rest of the teams that are kind of in the race. I forgot West Ham, whatever. I guess I'll throw them into the mix. But yeah, hopefully this week is a little bit better. Arsenal play Chelsea this week. The one time I'll ever cheer for the Blues. And now we've got to turn to Brentford, I believe it is, this weekend. So yeah, guys, a whole bunch of points up for grabs. You know, like I said, this game was a really great opportunity to not only continue to gain some ground on Arsenal, but, you know, continue to beat a team that we had beaten previously. I was kind of hoping to see Harry Kane get on the score sheet. He hasn't gotten on the score sheet in a few. It's been a little while. I was hoping maybe for Sonny to continue his form, Kulusevski to finish his, continue finishing in the way that he has, or creating like the way he has. But, you know, it wasn't to be. Everyone was kind of flat. The whole team was. And then I know some people were kind of crying out because of the tactics that Conte had laid out for the team. Still went with the 3 in the back formation, even in the second half, even when things weren't going very well. I think he was kind of hoping onto that hope of, yeah, maybe we'll have that good second half performance like we had against Villa, like the rest of us were kind of hoping for. But it wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to be. So the only thing we can do is move on now. Let's hope for the best within these next, 6 games now. We got Brentford on Saturday. That's a 10:30 a.m. kick, I believe, here in Mountain Time in the U.S. So that's around a 5:30 kick UK time. So continue to have a great week, everyone. You know, like I said, happy Easter. Enjoy the holidays. Continue to spend it with your family, friends, however you want to, you know, enjoy the holiday. And let's have a great rest of the week. Hopefully we'll get some good news regarding some injuries, or injury, I guess, at this point. Tanganga and Doughboy are out for the season. So let's kind of hold out onto the hope that maybe Skip will rejoin us on one of these games in the next few fixtures coming up. We still got a few more matches before that very scary looking Liverpool match, and, you know, can't overlook the North London derby as well. North London derby is always a North London derby. Can't overlook any of those matches. But until then, hope you guys are all well. I'll see you later this week on Friday. Don't forget to tune in to the United Spurs of America live stream this Friday at 12:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, 7:30 p.m. UK time if you're watching across the pond. Want to give a massive shout out to everyone who donated on the last stream. You guys have been absolutely phenomenal over there. Make sure to click the like and subscribe button down below on the United Spurs of America channel. Without further ado, that is where I will leave you all. Come on, you Spurs, up the lads, and hopefully we get 3 points this weekend against Brentford. See you next time.